So Wanda, you came back to the workforce at Cloudflare back in 2016, back when Path Forward was first launching. You went to another company after that, and now you're at Mux. So I would love to hear why it is that you introduced the Path Forward program to the folks at Mux, and why you think it's going to be such a great place for returners.
Yeah, so Max is actually the third job since I returned to the workforce about 6 years ago. And I've only been at Max around 10 months. So I'm actually a new employee there. And my experience as a new Max employee is that I found the culture just so supportive for new employees, regardless of their experience, because I have 6 years of experience already since my returnship. And it's just, it doesn't matter whether you're a returnee or someone, have experience. It's been so supportive, that culture. For example, when I applied for the job, I didn't have all the skill sets for my current position because I was using a different tech stack in my previous job. And what I found was that, the company really means what they say. They're not looking for like a checkbox on like, do you have this skill set? Do you have this technology, on your resume? It's really about looking for individuals that have good design and problem solving skills and really enthusiastic about, their own growth and the willingness to learn. And for example, like, talking about not hiding your gap, right? I actually don't hide my gap even now. Like when I go on interviews, I mention that, I did have this gap, and so I mentioned that to my hiring manager at the time. And he really found that to be an, really great attribute and a learn, and advantageous to me because he literally said that, like, if you're able to learn something, from taking a break after 15 years, I have full confidence that you can learn anything that you need to learn on the job. And so it really just shows that, my manager, but also, Mux really values sort of the, the higher level, your skill set, your problem solving skills. And, aside from having certain, technology on your resume or not. And in terms of, the onboarding, when I started, Mux has a really good onboarding process, both to onboard you into the engineering team and also just within the company. The people ops people have a really awesome system about making sure you meet the people, even leadership. So then you really feel you're part of the company and the team. And in terms of engineers, like on my team and also across teams, the cross teams, meaning the other positions that are being advertised for returnships, all the engineers are just so so willing to help and answer questions that, you never feel like, you're at a loss. There's no ego in a company. Everybody's willing to help. And so aside from that, which is, more of the technical part of it, I really love the culture. I can't really say enough. So for example, one of the values is be human, right? They really do practice that. I mean, everybody is so empathetic. They get to know you as a person, and they really also promote a healthy work-life balance, which I think is really important for returnees because, we still have family that we need to juggle, even though we're coming back to the workforce. And management is very transparent. And so it's really, being part of that, you feel like you're part of the company. And they really promote career development. I have career development conversations with my manager, and he's really always looking for opportunities to, allow me to, get to where I want to be. And so I guess in summary, I really feel that Mux is a very supportive and it will be a pleasant experience for any returnees. And that's why I told Mux about Path Forward, because I'm a fan of Path Forward. And I have to say that, like other companies that I worked for previously, I didn't feel that I would tell them about Path Forward because I just didn't think they had the culture to really welcome, a returnee and to make them successful. Whereas I really feel that for Mux, and I think it's going to be a win-win situation for both returnees and for Mux to be part of this program.